Yes.
And you just bring the whole thing.
Got it.
There you go. We're gonna go there and.
Yes, we'll go there.
Right. But since you mentioned life.
Would you like some more wine again?
Yes. It's a night off, and really, this is considered a day off. It's 4 hours, and we consider it a day off. Right after this, we have to get back to developing some stuff.
Work to do.
Then tomorrow morning, we need to check it to make sure we were accurate on a couple things we're doing for our planning. Right, we're drawing out some plans tonight, so this gives us a chance to take a break.
This is something to do. You just mentioned life, so I live by this mantra. I bargained with life for a penny, and life would pay me no more. However, I begged at evening when I counted my scanty score, for life is a just employer. It gives you what you ask, but once you have set the wages, why you must bear the task. So life itself is a just employer. You bargain with life, and life will pay you no more.
Yeah.
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 So and it goes on and on.
But how do you choose to live your life on this bargain, right?
But when you have set a goal, what do you do?
Hopefully achieve it.
No, what's the first thing you do? Where is it created in your mind? Nobody's told you what to do, how to set it.
It comes from your heart, I think.
Once you have, comes from within, because all inspiration, 95% comes from within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other 5% from listening to speakers like me,
Yeah.
reading motivational books, listening to tapes and things from outside sources.
Yeah.
But 95% inspiration comes from within.
And that reminds me of some stuff like if you walk through or you see an infomercial on TV and you're telling yourself, I thought of that 6 months ago and I would have did it if.
The what ifs.
Right?
So,
This is a prime example of the way life is a bargain. You have to take opportunity and seize it, correct?
so I'll go into the practicality of you set a goal in your mind. Oh, I want that nice home. Oh, I want to buy a Mercedes. I want to send my children to this university. Whatever goal you've set. Now to fortify that, write it down. Second, pen and a paper
Yeah.
on a yellow pad.
Before you lose it.
Write it down.
Technology has whiteboards that we use.
Yeah.
So what does it do when you write it down? It reinforces
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
reinforces your mind. Okay? Then I'll go on beyond that. Write it on a 3x5 card. Put it in the dashboard of a car, or on a dresser mirror, on a shaving mirror. Why do you do that?
So you see
It's
it
a
every day.
reminder.
Yeah.
You repeat it every day.
Repetition.
Repetition. That goes in your subconscious mind
Yeah.
without you realizing it. Then when you need that, at a flick of a finger, it's there. I did that over the years. I believed in a lot of self-affirmations. And that is to strengthen your mind, because this is such a powerful thing, this mind. It's a powerful thing, the most powerful computer that was ever created. We don't use it. Sometimes circumstances will make you reach beyond your reach. I go back to my condition when I came to Hawaii. 3 months I didn't have a job. My wife was a school teacher. I told her, you don't teach. For 6 years I said, you take a break. I'll go and be the breadwinner. There were times I sat in my car and I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, how I was going to feed my 2 boys, how I was going to pay the mortgage. These are life's realities. that strengthens you. It can only strengthen you. The resolve, but you don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Hard work builds character. And once you have written that, it reinforces in your mind, repetition, repetition, repetition. Then what do you do? Secondly, you share that goal with your loved one.
Get them on the same plan.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that person. no. I mean,
Wrong.
yeah. So you might want to share it with your.
Wine's great.
No, that's the right answer. But share it with someone who can help you achieve that
Yes.
goal. Because a lot of people in this world
Yeah,
are willing to help. We are too ashamed to ask.
that's true.
We
Yeah,
don't
oh
ask.
yeah.
That's very
People
true.
are very humble, and
Yeah.
they respect themselves and don't want to drop the guard. That there's just so much humility in people, and especially
It
in
goes
her
back to
life.
vulnerability. A lot of people don't want to be vulnerable
Oh yeah,
and share, what they need or ask for help.
People are afraid of failing.
Yes.
Nobody in life wants to fail. So that people look down upon them.
yeah,
As I said, nobody is a failure in life. We are all given God-given potential. How we use it is up to us. It's right in the palm of your hand.
it is.
Everything is there.
Yeah, that's true.
That brings me to something I just thought of. Always remember, if you have a goal and you share with people, 10,000 people will tell you it cannot be done. That's human nature.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's human nature.
it might even be animosity towards your goal. It might
be
be
anything.
It could be anything.
Jealousy.
Oh yeah, easy.
And again,
Lots of jealousy out
Stone
there.
says in this book, if 10,000 people tell you it cannot be done, find one reason meaningful to you
And go for it.
and do it.
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Oh yeah. It says in
Those
this
are
book,
some
yeah.
powerful words.
and it's time for a quick intermission. We're back in action.
Your words of wisdom should be shared, and people need to hear it. And thank you for allowing us.
Yes.
Well,
Enough wine?
again,
Nope.
You're definitely not driving tonight.
Nope. So
Again,
4 hours off.
I'll share this with you. I said that earlier on.
Yes.
Whatever in life you share will multiply. Whatever you withhold will diminish.
Yeah, it'll die with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has a rippling effect. Through a pebble, so whatever you share, now you'll share with somebody else.
Right.
And so on. There's a beauty about sharing.
Yeah, for all you millennials out there and everybody who was born to social media, this is how normal people in the past shared. They
And
shared
also
thoughts
have dinner together
They-
at the table.
without
and
a phone.
have conversation.
You share
It's
thoughts.
meaningful.
You share ideas, and you learn from wisdom.
That's
Yeah.
how Thanksgiving came about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharing
It's
from the
brainstorming, it's having
Native Americans
ideas.
came with the pioneers.
Right.
They shared.
I think nowadays, this is actually really beautiful to me because we do get to sit around the table and have dinner and drink some wine and listen to your life. Again, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So, what else is on our topics of discussion?
You have the list.
The list is in the car, but it's in our head. So, what else do we
Michael
have?
has some lists.
Yes, he does. So, Michael, the floor is yours.
One piece of item we focused on for the company I worked, it was called R2A2. Translated means recognize, relate, assimilate, action. There was a time, when my wife would bear me out, again, God rest her soul, she's not here, when I'd be sitting down watching television to an inspirational speaker or somebody, I always had a yellow pad and a pencil. I didn't write everything the person spoke about. But one thing was, if I had one thing and I said, that's for me, I wrote it down. You know, and then later on, I said, how can I relate that to my life? You know, how can I put that into action? So this whole world is a living experience if we pay attention, you know.
It's an experience, but it's also an experiment, too.
Every day is
Every day could be an experiment with your own life of trying
a
something
challenge.
new,
Yeah, a challenge.
So can I just
challenging
share?
yourself,
Yeah.
right?
The floor is yours, brother.
Can
Yeah.
I just share about my two granddaughters?
Absolutely.
I
They're
have
amazing
two,
from
I have
what
two
I hear.
granddaughters. They grew up in this house. They used to sleep on my chest. I used to change their diapers because I had an office in one room, and I stayed home while my son and my wife and them they used to go to work, and their mother. I did my office work, and then I took care of these two kids.
Awesome.
They're babies. As they grew up in life, I felt my duty to share certain ideas. So at breakfast, I'd be talking about goal setting.
They're like, Grandpa,
I want more Lucky Charms.
goals.
At dinner, and they're very polite, they're very nice, they listen. Only one's a little one, who's 25 now. Said, Grandpa, it's coming out of our ears.
Yeah.
So I told them, well, I don't know how much longer Grandpa gonna be around. While I'm around, be like a sponge. Everything I say, restore it in your subconscious mind. One day it's gonna pay dividends.
Yes.
One day. That's knowledge. Then you apply that knowledge, and that's power. Shall I tell a joke here? What?
Yes,
Sure,
you
tell
can.
the joke. He's got jokes.
So
Floor is yours.
I'll go back to my university days at Oxford. There was this Indian boy at the back of the class, Michael Maharaj, and the professor was challenging them. Professor told them that the words complete and finished were the same. So this Indian boy from Fiji got up and says, Professor, I disagree. I can illustrate to you there is a difference. So therefore he took on the professor, the challenge. The professor said, okay, explain. Michael said, well, when you marry the right lady, you're complete. If you marry the wrong lady, you're finished. And if the right lady finds you with the wrong lady, you're completely finished.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Just a joke.
Oh boy.
It's good to have humor, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just to lighten things up.
What else is on your topics?
I know we're getting serious here. But
Oh yeah. Hey.
No, perfect.
Trust me, Michael's full of energy. You know, for a 79-year-old man, man, is he full of energy, and he keeps us captive audience whenever we're with him.
My admiration for him, you know, I shared that with you before.
That's what brought me to meet him, and since then he's been probably
I was
the
like,
biggest
oh my
mentor
gosh.
I've ever had in my life.
I would tell you, I had lunch with Michael today, and guess what? This is what we talked about, and we had all these different ideas and a lot of great sharings and insight and experiences, and I value those. I truly do. But that's why you are here.
well, people come into people's lives for a reason. It's not
I
happenstance.
firmly believe that.
It's not happenstance.
Yeah.
No.
There's for a reason. You know.
What else is on your tablet for today?
Simply, if you're in any field of business or anything, there are 3 ingredients to success. The 3 ingredients to success are inspiration to action, activity, knowledge, and know-how. That's all. Not complicated at all. If you can master those 3 ingredients, you'll be a success at anything. You have to be inspired enough to get into action. Inspiration to action. And how you get inspired, I mentioned earlier on, you listen to inspirational speakers, you listen to tapes.
Just like you said, the yellow pad, take what means something to you and write it down. You know, you have everything from spiritual leaders out there that do everything from, you know, watching a Sunday show on TV to being in church to
I
being
hope there's
in
a lot of you out there that have that yellow pad and are taking notes.
Oh yeah, you got everything. You got you might go to
This is actually a really an honor to be here.
Yeah.
And to sit with Michael, and actually have dinner and just talk story.
I'm so glad they cooked dinner for me.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back next week.
So if you see something that
Don't worry.
pops your attention, like Michael's talked about, you watch some business stuff on TV. If you're in any kind of setting where you're listening to a professional somewhere, give some information and share their knowledge. You got to remember that they're giving this energy within them and this knowledge and wisdom that's in their brain. They're giving it to you. And if you're not writing it down, and if you're not trying to achieve a goal, then what are you doing with yourself? You know, it doesn't matter if it achieves money or not. Remember, life is about life.
So when you write it down, what does it do? It's
Hopefully.
a permanent record.
Hopefully it's not in a drawer and collects dust. Hopefully you look at it every
Hopefully
day.
It's a permanent record because you're going to
Somewhere.
forget it otherwise.
Yeah.
Right.
So it serves as a permanent, and you review it every now and then.
Yeah.
Again, the mind is a very powerful thing. You know, whatever you store in your subconscious mind, one day it's going to come
Come back.
useful.
Right.
What have you got next?
This is a six-point formula for success.
6-point
You can make
formula
a
for
copy of it
success.
later on.
Okay.
One, you set definite, specific objectives. It has to be specific. Then believability sets in. But if it's way out there, you think, I don't know, then
Are you an astronaut? You know, I want to be an astronaut, you know?
it's not gonna happen. Once you've set the objective, meaningful to you, you formulate plans for the attainment of the objective. Nobody will formulate that for you. You have to sit down and say, okay.
Think about it.
And it has to apply to you. You know, you got to be something achievable, right?
Yeah. Then you schedule activities to support the execution of the plan. Then you inspect adherence to the activities and plans. And you take corrective action when desirable. I'll give you an example. If the rocket is on a trajectory path to the moon and it goes off
Of course.
course, guess you have to quickly bring it
Calculate.
on course again. If you don't, the further it gets away, guess what happens?
It's further away.
You're gone.
Then what happens?
You're
You're in
lost in
space.
space.
No, then to bring it back, it requires a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you have when there's a lot of what happens then frustration sets in,
Or panic.
panic. So you got to quickly, if you're going off course,
Adjust.
come adjust. So you inspect adherence, take corrective action. And the sixth one I like the best. You congratulate yourself on progress towards the objective. Then you can have a glass of wine.
Yes, we can. And we will say cheers to Michael inspiring us to launch Hawaiian Islands Professional Panel of Experts.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers. All
Then-
right. So.